Hello wonderful humans, my name is Jules and welcome to Kamala Creations, my YouTube channel. Woohoo! So I am an illustrator working mainly digitally and an avid journaler, so from art journals to bullet journals, planning and organisation, because it helps to support me in how I run my business and also my mindset as a mother and a business owner and a partner and a friend and all the things. So what I want to talk about today is journaling. Now, I use my bullet journaling primarily for kind of like goal setting, but I've recently started using it for like a daily wellbeing check-in rather than my main kind of personal journal. And the reason I've done this is so that I can keep track of it and I can keep track of my daily and my morning and evening rituals. So rituals being taking time to meditate or read a book or do some self-care, or, you know, writing in my journal is an act of self-care for me because it allows me to offload and unpick and unwind my monkey mind a little bit and come back down to earth. So recently in COVID jail, because we got COVID basically for a couple of weeks, and one thing I found really helpful was to start doing this like daily well-being check-in, whether it's in the morning or the evening or both. But as a mum, so my attention is very split throughout the day. I only get pockets of time for myself unless it's an actual scheduled work day. I found that, you know, writing out the prompts that I was doing taken quite a lot of time. And so I created some printables so that I have got the prompts each day that I can just print out and fill it out. And it's been so much quicker for me to do. I do really like the process of writing. I went to a workshop when my son was about 6 months old, and it was amazing to be able to slow down. When you're doing calligraphy, especially, you have to take your time with each stroke, especially when you're in the beginner phase of it. And that act of slowing down through the written word, I found really therapeutic, and it was really calming for me. So that's why I like doing a lot of writing, because it helps slow me down as a busy woman. So I'm going to share with you my well-being printable that I've made. This is just kind of a beta testing ground. See if, you know, it lands for people and they want to up their journaling and add it to your journaling kit. So I started off my bullet journal doing a written version. So I've done a written version here. You can see, done a morning one on this page, all mirrored. I'm sorry about that. And then I also did a evening journal. And then I realised it was taking quite a bit of time. You know, my son's going to bed a little bit later in the evening, so I needed something that was going to be a bit quicker, and one that I could use regularly. That I do actually have a printer. I can print these out myself, but I will be making these available as digital downloads, so you can print them yourself, or I will print and send them in like a journal kit with a whole heap of other resources that you can use in your journals too. So I've made this one. So this is a filled in version, and this is what it looks like. So at the top, I know it's mirrored, is you've got the date if you want to put it there, you've got daily intentions, affirmations of the day, daily goals, things that you're grateful for, and your commitments to your mind, body and soul. So I've kept it really simple because my bullet journal, I only use kind of black ink, a little bit of florals, but it's mainly like just black ink on paper. No colour in it for me. I just like the simplicity of it that way. Maybe one day I'll add colour, but I do have an art journal to be all colourful in. And I've just kept it simple with black line floral around the outside. It's mainly just for the prompt so that I don't have to write them out or structure the page each time. So yeah, I found setting intentions for the day really, really helpful to kind of set the tone for the day, to be able to intend upon what I wish to happen, how I want to feel, how how I want to move throughout my day. Intentions are everything. From, you know, I intend upon sleeping really well and having a nourishing sleep. I intend upon cooking my food so it brings me nourishment. I intend upon my day when I'm working, particularly, so that it can help me stay focused and on task. And I also set intentions, you know, properly around like full moon, new moon, if you're into that kind of thing. I really like living cyclically around the moon and my menstrual cycle, so I often make a bit of a ritual practice for myself around those times of the months too. Another thing I've included is affirmations. The power of, you know, how we speak to ourselves and our entire internal dialogue is really important. I know this because I'm such a worrier, I'm such an overthinker, and I'm quite sensitive. And I find that my mind always goes to the worst case scenario. I often fall into this kind of depreciating, I can't say that word, like self-deprecating way of speaking about myself and my value and my worth. So making sure I have affirmations for the day helps me to be able to keep check in how I'm thinking and what I'm thinking to maintain a healthy mindset for myself. I have included goals on here because it's nice to get things done each day. It's nice to tick things off, to feel accomplished. And I know as a mum, there's like this other level of productivity that's almost invisible productivity, which is nourishing our children. And often it can feel like that we don't get much done, but actually there'll be chores that you do, there'll be playtime, there'll be going outside, there'll be seeing people, you might have like play dates with other people and children. So I find setting goals really helpful. I usually set about 3 goals, main goals, and I do pack it out if I feel like I'm going to be well productive that day, but trying to stick to like 3 things in a day I find really helpful. Not to over, you know, plan yourself. That's the thing. What I'm grateful for, now this one has been super important for me, especially during Corona jail, because you're trapped inside for 10 days and needing to find the beauty and joy in life. So yeah, I really like practicing gratitude because it makes me feel good, and I find that it really does fill my cup up energetically. And then your commitments to your mind, body and soul. So these could be, you can either set a commitment that is something around, you know, my commitment today to my mind is to go gently, to check in with any wandering thoughts that might be lowering my energy. It could be to your body, it could be to exercise, to or to do like a self massage, and to your soul it could be if you're like energetic clearing or emotional clearing, or how can I connect to my deeper way today. So that's kind of how I use this morning well-being. I do have an evening well-being practice. I'm only like a week in, people, so please don't think I'm a pro at this just yet. I am going to create a printable for my evening one as well to make it easier. What I've been asking myself, prompts I've been using for the evening is, how was my energy today? Did you accomplish what you wanted to today? What made you smile? Today I learned. What things didn't go well today and what would I do differently? And tomorrow I want to wake up and show up by, for me this is things like morning stillness or doing some stretching in the living room, playing with my little one. It's really about cultivating a healthy practice and routine of things that nourish me and fill me up, because I need it each day for sure. And what we appreciate. So it's good to have a bit of a practice on this. So these are going to be available in my shop. I'm going to do, you know, bulk them out with a whole heap of like prompt sheets that you can print out, and practices, and also little embellishments. So I'm going to do some like florally ones and some mandala ones that you can cut and stick, because there isn't anything better than cutting, gluing and sticking like a little child, because it's great and it makes your pages look really pretty, and it adds a creative flair to your pages too. So these will be, yeah, digital prints or printables that you print at home, or I will be selling them, printing and selling packets that will be like a physical product. So that's my little dose of a morning and well-being journal practice. I hope that's been really helpful for you. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and follow me over on TikTok and Instagram, where I'm predominantly got a lot of energy at the moment. I do have a Facebook group that I do put these prompts into too, so do make sure you have a look at that. It's called the Creative Cauldron. I'll pop the links in the description below. And as always, thank you for supporting my work. Thank you for watching my videos, for sharing, and I hope that even if just one person has got something out of this, I have done my work today. Have a fabulous day.